Hello everybody, here we are again. Today we are going to go on studying the fourth paragraph of the Unit 7 Algebra Slippers. Today we have to study how to multiply, how to divide, and how to do the powers of monomials. So this is what we are going to study. Okay, if we want to multiply or divide monomials, what we are going to do is to multiply the coefficients and the letters, the variables, separately. This is what we have to do. Okay, so let's see an example. Here we have an example. Look at the example. Imagine you have to multiply 3xy times 4xy cubed z. So you follow the instructions here, the rules to multiply our monomials. You have to multiply the coefficients. Coefficients are 3 and 4, the numbers. 3 times 4, 12. Now we multiply the variables or the letters. Variable x. X times x is x to the power of 2, because you know that when you multiply powers with the same base, x, you leave the same base and add exponents. Exponent 1 plus exponent 1, 2. We multiply y. Y to the power of 1 times y cubed is y to the power of 4. And we multiply z. It is z to the power of 1, because here it is supposed to have z to the power of 0. It doesn't appear because z to the power of 0 is 1. You know that 1 is our friend, 1 is everywhere. So here you have the solution of the product of two monomials. As you can see, they don't need to be similar. So we don't check if they are similar or not. They are not similar, indeed. But we can multiply. So to add or subtract, we need them to be similar. To multiply or divide, we don't need them to be similar. Let's see another example. These are two monomials that are not similar. 3 times AB times 9x cubed. How do we multiply this? You want to multiply this, you have to multiply the coefficients. 3 times 9, 27. A times anything, A, B, B, and x cubed, x cubed. Okay, as simple as this. So this is the product of 3ab times 9x cubed, 27abx cubed. Another example. Imagine you want to multiply 2x times 3yz times 2xz. So how do we do it? We multiply first the coefficients. 4 times 3, 12 times 2, 24. X, how many x do we have? 1 and 2. So it is x to the power of 2. Right. Now, y and z. Y is to the power of 1 and z is 1 and 2, so it's to the power of 2 again. And that's it. What about the division? The division is the same, because here in the rule you have to multiply or divide monomials. You have to divide the coefficients and the letters separately. So here you have an example of a division. In a division, instead of multiplying, you divide. 18 divided by 9, we divide the coefficients. 2. X to the power of 4 divided by s. When you divide powers with the same base, s, you leave the same base and subtract exponents. Then this is the exponent 3, because 4 minus 1, which is supposed to have s, is 3. Sorry. And now, what is the division between t and t? T divided by t is 1, or it is t to the power of 1 divided by t to the power of 1. 1 minus 1 is 0, so t to the power of 0 is 1. We don't write 1. So the solution is 2s cubed. What about powers? Look this. This is 2x to the power of 4. How do we do that? Okay, you know that a power is the product of 2x times 2x times 2x. So you have 2x times 2x times 2x times 2x. This is. So, as you know, this is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, because it's the product of the coefficients, which is 16, which is 2 to the power of 4. Okay? So it is 2 to the power of 4. That is. And the same happens to x. X times x times x times x is x to the power of 4. What is it? Okay, 2 to the power of 4, you know that this is 16 times, or we don't need to put times, 16. So, as you can see, the power of a monomial is the power of the coefficient and then the power of all the letters. Okay, so here you have the rule. This is the rule, right? The power of a monomial is equal to the same power of the coefficient times the power of each of the variables. Here we only have one variable, but what about here? Here we have an example that has more than one variable. How do we do this power? To do this power, we only have to do the third power of 2, which is 8. The third power of 8 to the power of 4, which is 8 to the power of 12. Yes, because the power of a power is the product of the exponents. B to the power of 3, yes. B cubed, yes. And finally, C to the power of 2 to the power of 3, which is to the power of 6. So what did I do? I only calculate the power, the third power of 2, which is 8. 2 times 2 times 2, 8. 8 to the power of 12, B cubed, and C to the power of 6. For addition and subtraction, remember that you have to calculate, you have to check if they are or not similar. For product, division, or powers, you only operate. And with this, I have finished explaining how to multiply, divide, and do the powers of monomials. So now you're ready to do the exercises. Hope you have learned. See you next day.